It's the major highlights or the good news from the NFV 50.
It makes NFV more practical and scalable.
I think the major or the more interesting topics will be
Hello, my name is Hamza.
and my name is Afaf.
As NFV delegates, we attended NFV 50 Plenary meeting held in Shanghai last month. Today, we are here to share some key updates from that meeting. NFV includes several working groups like EVE, IFA, SEC, SOL, TST. So, I will be covering the major updates from NFV SOL, which is the Solutions Working Group, and my colleague Afaf.
So I will be covering EVE, which is Evolution Ecosystem Working Group, and also IFA, Infrastructure and Architecture Working Group.
So let's start first with the update from NFV EVE Working Group. Which working item do you prefer to start with?
So let's kick things off with EVE 23, since I am the rapporteur of this working item. So EVE 23 is covering the infrastructure, the NFV infrastructure for the NFV-based deployments.
Okay.
And the major highlights, I would say, from the NFV 50 meeting is that this report is about to be published. I'm very happy about that, and it will be covering, for the time being, hubs and hybrid cloud.
Okay.
So for the hybrid cloud, we try to give some recommendations and requirements on how to manage it, and especially trying to find the demarcation point between what the operator is managing and the public cloud or public cloud provider can manage.
Okay.
And for the hubs, high altitude platform stations, it's a new infrastructure, and it has a specific aspect, which is the mobility. So we tried also to give recommendations and requirements, and define actually the requirements about how to manage these resources, taking into consideration the mobility aspect. And as I said, this is targeting release 6.
Okay.
And the next versions of the report will be tackling RIS, reconfigurable intelligent surfaces, and acceleration resources, the ones that were not tackled before in the previous specifications of ETSI NFV, such as smart NICs, NPUs, DPUs, you name it, TPUs, and it will be also covering infrastructure in vehicles, like cars, motorcycles, etc. So this is just the informative work, and the normative work will follow after publishing the first version.
Okay. Thanks. So it seems there were a lot of good progress during the meeting. So what else is going on in the EVE working group?
So EVE the EVE colleagues were working, we all were working on the computer network convergence topic, or what we call also in-network computing. This is a very, very important topic because it will shape how the real-time services are delivered. Or I would say it's the major highlights or the good news from the NFV 50 is that companies started to bring their use cases. So there were use cases, for example, about how to enable the in-network computing application provider. So, or I would say the application that is based on in-network computing, to the provider to give or to communicate the requirements to the operator. And also from the other side, the operator, how can the operator gives or exchange information about for example, the status of the resources used by the applications to the application provider. Also, there were use cases about deploying XR AI applications using the in-network computing concept.
Okay.
And these use cases are trying to see how we can take into consideration computing latency and also communication latency jointly. So consider both the latencies jointly.
Okay.
And yeah, so this is, as I said, a very important working item.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm very excited to see how it will evolve in the future, and also what are the touching points between ETSI NFV and the other SDOs such as 3GPP.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
thanks. So indeed, and I will say it is a very interesting topic. So now I am curious to know about what else EVE has up its sleeve.
Sure. So you know that EVE is working on AI related topics.
Okay.
We have a working item related to MaaS, Model as a Service.
Okay.
And it's an important working item because during this NFV 50 plenary meeting, companies started to discuss how the NFV Mono components can start to interact with AI agents in order, for example, to perform fault location and also generate some summary reports, retrieving data related to
monitoring.
Yes, related to the monitoring of, yeah.
So it sounds like there's a lot of going on in the EV, and I would say now the AI is inevitable because AI is everywhere, so why not at NFV? So moving forward, and I would like to know what's going on in the IFA working group, because at the start you said you will be covering infrastructure and architecture working group, which is IFA in the NFV. So I would love to hear some updates from the IFA working group.
Sure. So in IFA it was also a busy week. In the sense that IFA is leading a huge shift from the current architecture to a new telco cloud architecture, and this is done because it helps to simplify the management of the infrastructure and of the LCM and OEM operations. It also helps to manage the new applications, like the in-network computing applications that I mentioned before in EVE working group. It also will help to make use of the new virtualization technologies such as eBPF, WASM, micro VMs, and also it will give room more to automation of the management of the network.
Perfect.
Yeah, and discussion during this NFV meeting were about more to on defining the new architectural constructs like functions and services, and also what are the managed objects and how to model them.
Okay, perfect. And thank you for the detailed answer. And I would like to know now, how about the green NFV? Is it still a hot topic in IFA?
Yes, it is. So I would say that all the work that has been targeting the release 5, it's already done, and the final results will be published soon. However, in Telecom we are still very excited about this working item. And we will be bringing new contributions, and we actually brought the discussion in NFV 50 meeting about introducing an end-to-end way to do an end-to-end management and control and monitoring of the energy consumption of services and applications that are deployed across multiple sites. So to make it simple, it's based on budgeting, and for example, let's say a application or a service has multiple components deployed across different sites, and this application or service has a overall budget.
Okay.
So we're trying to see how the NFV manual can monitor and manage and monitor all the energy consumption of all the components in different sites. And if the overall energy consumption of these components exceeds the budget allocated to the service or the application, then maybe we can we try through the NFV manual to lower the energy consumption, and so that we can respect still the budget.
Okay, thanks a lot, and thanks for your detailed answer. I think you covered both like generic updates from the green NFV, and also you explained very good the technical details of the green NFV and what's really going on. So now I would like to know what else IFA is preparing.
So release 7.
Okay, release 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is only it's just discussions. There is no decision taken yet.
Okay.
And I think the major or the more interesting topics will be data management and GitOps.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I think you wrapped up the IFA.
Yes, so that's it for EVE and IFA. Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to know, what are you guys working on in SOL?
Okay, now it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, sure. So what would you like to know?
I would like to know specifically what are you working on in SOL?
Okay, thank you. So this time, well, aside from the usual maintenance work, so there was a very strong focus on the stabilizing SOL024. Which I believe is very unique and also very important specification in the NFV space.
Okay, so probably I know what is SOL024, but I think people or the audience, they don't know what is SOL024, and they will be glad to know what is it.
Okay, yeah, that's good. SOL024 is about VNF generic OEM functions, so which are reusable software components that perform common operation, administration, and maintenance task. So this is called OEM. So the example includes logging, matrix collection, configurations for any virtualized network function, which we call VNF. So a log aggregator, I would say a log aggregator, because as I mentioned logging, so a log aggregator will be a VNF generic OEM function, and also a PaaS service that collects log from multiple VNFs, stores them like in the one place, like centrally, I would say, and provides API for querying and analysis of these logs. So that's the log that I would say is a VNF generic OEM function in this context. So the next question which comes to my mind, what is the benefit? So the benefit is it reduces the need for each VNF to implement its own logging system. So we are just now introduced the VNF generic OEM functions in the SOL024. I think SOL024 is very interesting, and it is one of the most important work item in the recent years of an ETSI NFV that is embracing the cloud native ecosystem into the NFV standards.
So yes, so as you said, it's interesting. So and I would really like to know what do you think about the impact of SOL024 on the industry?
Good question. So ETSI SOL024 is designed to help the telecom industry to adopt modern cloud-native principles by standardizing reusable, interoperable OEM components, like I mentioned, logging, matrix aggregation or analyzer, and configuration managers, so across all VNFs. So this reduces vendor logging, simplifies the integration, and aligns NFV with the real-world open source projects and the DevOps models. So in the SOL024, we are profiling very popular open source solutions, for example, against log aggregator, log analyzer, and there are many good open source solutions are available. So it makes NFV more practical and scalable for production environments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
wraps up the summary from the NFV 50 meeting in Shanghai.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, and I would say so. And as you have seen, there are many exciting developments happening in ETSI NFV, from architecture evolution to cloud native solutions like SOL024, as I just explained. So, any remarks from you, Afaf?
I would like to say that we encourage everyone who are interested in shaping the future of telco cloud and NFV to get involved. So each contribution has a huge impact, and please get involved and help us shape what's next.
Yes, thanks, Afab. So thank you for watching, and we would love to see more new faces and ideas in upcoming NFV discussions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.